Welcome to Fresh Meals. Tips and tricks for creating healthy school meals that burst with flavor. Learn from James Beard award-winning chef Jimmy Schmidt how to work magic with incredible, locally available fresh food. Fresh Meals is brought to you by Michigan Team Nutrition.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Schmidt. Welcome to Fresh Meals, tips and tricks for the food service professionals. Today we're working on desserts to live for. We're going to go into the fruit variety of crisp, slumps, and cobblers. The ways to incorporate all the great fruits that are in season into easy to prepare dishes that are really very nutritious, very flavor fulfilling, and kind of balanced out with other things in your diet. So the first thing we're going to do is what the heck is a slump? We're going to make actually a berry slump. A slump is kind of related as a first cousin to a crisp, which is also related to a cobbler, which is really fruits or berries, such as we have here. You can do it with pineapples or peaches or apples or plums, or we've got pears and Asian pears, and even a wide selection of berries like we have here. Individually or together, they can all be used. So it really is pretty encompassing across the whole network. And a slump itself refers to a wetter version, usually from berries and such that have more moisture in them. So it tends to be a little bit more swampy, soupy kind of approach. Still using whole grains and such like that as kind of a binding agent. Crisp really relies on more topping matter, a little drier, a little crunchier in that type of direction. And finally, a cobbler is kind of the second cousin, but it uses more of a biscuit or actual dough on top to absorb part of the moisture, but it's much more doughy and more carbohydrates than already carrying it in the fruit itself. So it's very simple to do. We're going to start off today, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries, all from out back here. Absolutely fabulous. And we're going to add sugar to them. Now sugar is two parts of putting this thing together. One, we're adding it doesn't really need that much sweetness, but it actually helps preserve the fruit. If you put in too little sugar, you're going to end up with something like applesauce. It'll turn to soup. If you put in too much sugar, you're going to be in the other situation where you're just going to have whole hard berries and kind of a sugar syrup attached. First of all, sugar is a hygroscopic, which means it has the capacity to absorb moisture. So what it does is, while we're tossing it here, and it's this easy and this much fun to do, as long as you can keep it in the bowl, is as you're tossing it, you'll see that the berries start to absorb up the sugar. The sugar is actually turning to a sugar syrup by drawing the moisture out of that exterior of the berries. Now this is important for a couple of reasons, is it starts to set up the texture of the berries, so at the end you'll still be able to identify all these little gems as they are. So that's all the harder it is. You can add any other spice that you'd like as well. And we'll just shake it down into this pan. Now for the topping, it's pretty easy to do. We've got whole oats. Throw those guys in there. We'll put in just a little bit of sugar to sweeten them up so that there isn't too much of a contrast between the filling and the topping itself. And my favorite, vanilla, which I'm never shy with. A little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for the digestive system and really adds some great aromatics. And then what we need is a little bit of butter melted to put into it. Now the fat is used to take the heat of the oven and put it into the oats so that it crisps and does not burn. If you don't put in enough butter, you will have a situation where your oats are going to start to brown really quickly and burn. In that case, you're going to have to put a little bit of foil right on it just to cover it itself. Now take the topping and put it in the center up to about an inch from the edge of the pan. This will allow any escaping steam and moisture from the berries to get out. If you don't give it a way to get out, it'll be absorbed into the oats, and then you'll end up with kind of a sticky mass. So that's all you have to do. Now, depending upon the size of this, you're going to bake it for 400 degrees for probably about an hour, hour and 15 minutes until it starts to thicken up around the side. We'll throw this in the oven. And now, coming right out of the oven, as you can see, it condenses down. It kind of solidifies up to a certain extent. This is all happening from the natural gelatinous qualities of the berries themselves. And the aroma is just absolutely incredible on it. So to serve it, and you can do these in individual dishes, which I love to do, or you can take it and spoon it. As you can see, it will hold together. It's not soup-like, it stands up. Here you can see what the berries look like. The shape is still intact. You can see everything that's going on in here, and it's got its own natural gelatinous qualities. Now, you can serve it straight up like this, which is fabulous, or I've actually took, since we're playing around with chocolate today, I threw some chocolate and yogurt to make kind of a whipped yogurt chocolate topping on it. Now, the heat of the slump itself will start to melt this yogurt chocolate combination, which is really fun. So great pure flavors. This works unilaterally across the board with all types of fruits. Keep your fruits together by texture. You know, peaches and pears work good together, but when you mix apples and berries, apples won't be done in time with the berries. So very simple direction to go. So here we are for Fresh Meals today, enjoying the best of the season with fruits to live for. Enjoy.
Fresh Meals has been brought to you by Michigan Team Nutrition.